So next, what is next question? Okay. Okay. See, your question is related to perception of a Jnani. How Jnani perceives the world. Let us understand how child perceives the world. Child is sleeping. Child has no name and form. It does not know I and the world is separate. Somebody comes in and says, ah, like this. It sees some movement. It does not know separate between subject and object. This I call as pure experience. No naming. In case of a person who is adult, the naming has started. Oh, hand is moving. Left hand is moving. Right hand moving. Naming is happening. So the one experience is broken into three. Right? Then he says, I am knowing it, which is called subject. Okay. So in case of Jnani, also the movement happens. His sense organs also perceive the same thing. Okay. Ultimately, the perception in the whole process, sense organs and sense mind is called manas, and decision maker is called buddhi. Sense organs and buddhi, and there's the ego, ahankara. Ahankara is the ownership. So the ownership part in the Jnani has gone. Or gone means it has become unreal, mithya. Okay. Then what happens? In case of the ignorant person, hand movement happens, or he sees an apple, immediately says, I am seeing apple. The I am is the body. Okay. Understand? The subject is seeing the object. That's why naming Triputi is there in case of Adnani. In case of Adnani, Triputi is there because subject is claimed as a body. Okay. So in case of a Jnani, and this claim the subject is me is done by entity called ego. It's again coming from memory, subconscious impressions. Now that has dissolved. So how it is dissolved? The subject part is dissolved through Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manamuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidananda Atma, Shivanannani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. So now, subject is awareness, which is nameless and formless. Ego is based on the name and form. So ego cannot come up now. Buddhi is there, intellect is there. So intellect is now directly under Atma or Sakshi, instead of being influenced by ego. Right? Sakshi does not claim any experience. I am my experience. Okay. Now the name, the object, the experience is there. Apple is there. Okay. I am is nothing but silence, pure awareness. There's no subject. The subject has become pure awareness. So in Tripudi, what happened now? Naming, subject, experience, and object. Okay. So when you name it, experience is not there because experience is split into object and subject. So only object and subject is there. In Jnani's subject is formless. Then Jnani has a naming of object, but no Triputi. So that's why he can function in the world. He can always go back to his home address. Object knowledge is there. Everything has become object for him, including the body mind. Okay, there's no subject for owning. So because there's no subject, there's no suffering, there's no pain, there's no mental disturbance. The subject goes through mental disturbance. Subject goes through emotional disturbance. The subject has become object. In that, everything is objective for him, for dealing. So when everything is object, including your emotions, feelings, the emotional terminus is gone. That's why he becomes Sthita Prajna. Dukeshu anudigmanaha, Sukeshu vigataspraha, Vetaraga bayakrodha, Sthitadi munuchite, Dukkha, Sukha, happiness and unhappiness. All are mental objects for him. It's not subject for him. He is able to observe them as an object. Subject is pure awareness, Sakshi. So you will suffer in life when you subjectify something. When they become something big subject. For him, everything is object. And objects are mithya, unreal. Then why will he suffer? So Jnani is called Jnani because his Jnana Chakshu is opened, where Buddhi, which is interpreting, is no longer influenced by ego. Buddhi has become pure, purified of ego. So Buddhi or intellect is working under the guidance of Atma. So he works as, the Buddhi works as the instrument of Atma. Earlier, Adnani case, Buddhi was working as an instrument of ego. Ego is ownership. Now ownership is gone. So for Jnani, everything is an object, including the thoughts, feeling, and emotions, and body is an object. Okay? So body pain is there. Pain is there. Jnani also will feel the pain. But pain is felt as an object, not as a subject. So subject, object, and experiencing, out of these three, earlier experiencing alone was there in pure experience, which is mithya anyway. So now, when the naming happens, object, subject, and experience, three names have to be given. Subject cannot be named because subject is pure awareness, sakshi. Object, you can name. Apple or banana, you can name. Experience anyway is broken into three. So now only for Jnani, objects alone remain in the world, including body, mind, and emotions. So this is called Jnana Chakshu opening. Opening of Jnana Chakshu. And objects are unreal anyway. They appear and disappear. So that's why Jnani is not at all disturbed. So that's why enlightenment means Jnana Chakshu opening. This happens moment to moment. Every perception happens. Very clear? Any questions from Zoom? Okay, stop this question. So next question.